All right, so a composition, take notes. Composition of two reflections over intersecting lines is a rotation. Center of rotation is the point of intersection of the two lines. So if you have two lines that intersect, and I were to take a point, let's say, and I were to rotate it and then rotate it again, this is the center of rotation. And I've got another sketch pad to show you. Geometry Sketchpad has got to be the coolest software that they have ever made. Pardon? Does that say reflections over parallel over intersecting? All right, so here we go. Do you see my figure? I reflected it and I reflected it. And that's the same thing as a rotation. I could have rotated this. So now, angle ABC, this angle, okay, is 83. But what's the angle EBD? EBD. 166.4. What's that relationship? Double. So let me see if I can move these lines. How am I going to move these lines? Ah. That figure's not changing. Interesting, it's still reflected though. Okay, so ABC here is now 56 degrees, and what's double 56? 113. So does that work? Okay, hold on. It's not rotating anymore. There we go. If I were to rotate this one, do you see the angles? All right. You have it? Is it one off? It could be, it's rounded. I could have had to go out to hundredths or whatever. And so yeah, sometimes depending on whether it rounded up or rounded down. All right, so I did that demo. So if this is 70 degrees, what will the rotation over M and L be? This is 70. What will the whole big rotation be? 140. Right? Let's go back. Let's pull Sketchpad back up. This is 70. This is, I need a pen. Is this going to let me write? Hopefully. This is 77.3 degrees. But what is the rotation from here to here? Which is double this. If I told you this was 60, what would this be? No? 120. If I told you this is 110, what would this be? 220.
Wait, is it the angle?
So because aren't these vertical?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I'm writing it down here because my figure's up there. What if this were 40? What would be the rotation here? 40?
Wait, oh,
80. If this angle's 40 up here, because that's angle's 40, this is going to be 80. Now, let's go in the opposite direction. What if I told you this angle is 120? What is that angle? Okay. But yeah, so this is what the book told us, okay? What is the reflection? Now remember, we do L first, then M of J. So if this angle is 70, what's the center of rotation? C. What is the angle of rotation? What's the angle of rotation? No. J will be flipped over. J is going to be flipped over L, so it's going to look something like this, and then it's going to be flipped over M. So I think it's going to look something like this. So when we rotate, how far will that be? I didn't do a very good job on that. Pardon?
The hook would be like the other way.
Yeah. It should look more like this. Better? Okay, so if I rotate this to here, it is not a 70-degree rotation. What is it? 140. Okay, so when you are rotating over intersecting lines, and this is the angle formed by the intersecting lines, the rotation is going to be, what is the angle of rotation for the composition? It's double the angle formed by the intersecting lines. Just like the slide or the translation, intersecting, was double. All right, I can't talk and write at the same time. So when they did this, they first reflected, then they reflected, and they have it. That's going to be 140. Because this angle equals that angle. This angle equals that angle. And since this is 70, then 1 and 4 has to be 70 also. That's what the book wanted you to see. I thought Sketchpad was easier to see. All right, next set of notes. So now you try drawing two intersecting lines on a sheet of patty paper. Label the left one J. Get out a sheet of patty paper. Label the left line J, the right line K. Label the point of intersection P. Draw the letter N to the right of line K and perform the following composition. Which one goes first? This is from yesterday. Which one goes first? K. Which one goes second? J. So you're going to be reflecting over those lines. Translation and reflection. All right, I have an extra foot here for a reason. Here's that. Does that match? Okay, so what if I were to slide my foot up? And then what if I were to take this foot and clone it, and then I were to take this and flip it? That would be a reflection, correct? Would it then match this if I reflected it over the line? That's a glide reflection. So it's a two-step process. You translate, you reflect, or could we have reflected first? And then could we have slid it up? Okay. So here it says, and I like doing this on the coordinate plane, it's what are we supposed to do to A, B, C, D first? This one or this one? Translation. What does this mean? It says take this and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right, and 1, 2. So what would this be? This would be B prime, this would be C prime, this would be D prime, and this would be A prime. Now what does this say?
Selected over X.
How do I graph X equal -1?
On
Vertical line
vertical line, -1.
at -1. So now I'm supposed to reflect. So if you reflect, if this is 1 in this direction, it should be. So now this is B double prime. I should use a different color. C is 1, 2, 3 over. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 over. There's C double prime. D is 1, 2 over. So I think that's going to be D double prime. And then A is a reflection itself. If I did this well, it should fit. Does it?
Yes.
That is a glide reflection. Now we translated it, then we reflected it. Could we have reflected it and then translated it? Yes, we could have. Okay, now what are we supposed to do here first? We're supposed to reflect it first. And I think I'm going to do this at y equals, I hope I don't run out, because I have to go, I think I'm good. All right, so how do I reflect this over, where's y equal 5?
Course on the line at +5.
horizontal line at positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my, so what am I supposed to do? So if this is 2 down, what do I need to be? Approximately 2 up. Then what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to take this figure right here and do what to it?
4 to the right, 2 down.
So I'm going to all right, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right and 2 down. That would be my new figure. Are you with me on what we're doing? This is a composition. We do this first, we do that second. I want the coordinates. Give me the coordinates of the final figure. All right. So here I've asked you, what do you do first? Reflect over, horizontal line, then translate it. And that's the end of my lesson, so I want you to do that. Get out some graph paper. And I want to know the final coordinates. And I'll work on the final coordinates while you work on the final coordinates.